Hey everyone, it's Billy from July Life Coach. Today I have a request and let's talk about that. The question, I'm holding my laptop here. The question is, I have a weird life to this point I am, and how can I be better? Where do I go? What should I strive for? What thoughts should I have? I just don't know what the meaning of life is. I have no skills, just a useless person. When I was young, I went through childhood trauma and stuff. I want to live a better life and I don't know how to. So let's talk about this. I was going to make this a 2-minute short video, but this may be a little bit longer than 2 minutes. Now this is a full form video. Your question implies that there is a good direction for you to go, right? Your question also implies that you have to be a useful person, right? All of those constraints in your life that make you feel lacking are illusions. They're voluntary thoughts. That's like they're exactly the same as me saying tomato sauce pasta is better than cream sauce pasta. It's not the absolute truth. It just is your opinion about life, right? Why do you need to be useful? And underneath that, there's a belief that says being useless is bad. That connection to uselessness and being bad is the connection that's made by your childhood experiences that you perceive as negatively right now. I'm not saying the trauma that you suffered is a good thing and it's not like a life-altering moment. What I'm saying is, in your negative experiences that have shaped your life can also be found a real strong resilience because you made it through. You're here listening to me because you made it through that experience. And yes, it was a very torturous and very painful experience, but you made it out. And that experience being so bad teaches you what you really value in your life. And so I'm saying that all the negative experiences in your life aren't necessarily purely 100% bad, because nothing in this world is absolutely good or absolutely bad. It just depends on your perspective, right? So let's go back to the original question. That's like what I just explained is what I explained is my foundational belief about everything. Okay, so how can I be better? Well, what is better? That's something that you define. Or if you have a standard in which you are defining better, you can be specific about that. For example, how do I become better at tennis? It's practice, right? How can I be better at cooking? It's practice. So in general, when you want to be better at something, it takes practice. But in general, there is no better person and a worse person, because such a concept doesn't exist. Nobody can apply on a global scale what a good person is and a bad person is. It all depends. Where do I go? Why do you need to go somewhere? There is something inside of you that says you need to go somewhere. You should be going there at your age, with your gender, with your background. You should be there. But that's not you defining your life. You're letting other people's definitions of how the world should be lived, you're letting that control your life. What should I strive for? You don't have to strive for anything. What thoughts should I have? You don't need to have any thoughts. So, what is the meaning of life? There is no meaning. You have no skills. You don't need to have skills. Why this is important is, okay, nothing in this world is necessitated. You don't need to do anything. That means you can stop being pressured by these thoughts of you have to. And when you let go of these thoughts, you don't have to do anything, which means you will probably spend a very long time not doing anything. And you know what the human mind does when it doesn't do anything for a long time? It gets bored. And when it gets bored, you can start asking the real important question, which is, what do I want to do? Right now, it's hard for you to connect to your desire. It's hard for you to ask yourself, what do I even want to do? Because you've never asked yourself that question because you are so busy living the life that you're supposed to live. You're living the life that you should live. But should and have are all one person's opinion. They're not the absolute truth. So this is a very roundabout way of answering your question. But in order to find the path of your life, you have to first stop letting other people define that path. Because the whole reason why you're confused is you can't pick between what you really think and what other people think you should be doing, right? So I hope this helps, and if it doesn't, leave me a comment and then I'll be able to explain something in a lot more depth. See you in the next video.